I think if you want to open a right business, a good business, you should pick up a right time with the right people. Right time, I think today the whole world for doing business is a right time. We are at the time of the third technology revolution. Those people who make full use of the internet in their business, in their life, those people will be successful. I feel that next 30 years, the artificial intelligence, next 30 years, many things will change, especially in the business community. Right? For example, the old way we do business in the past 100 years is called B2C. In the future is C2B, consumer to business. Last century is called IT technology. This century is called data technology. It's called DT technology. This century, because of new technology, we have to rely a lot of the young people. So I think those countries, if they have a lot of young people, if they rely on young people, if they really give the trust on the young people, those are the countries has the great hope. Please pay attention to those young people who below 30 years old. Please pay attention to the companies who have fewer than 30 employees. Because small business will be the driver of this century. Last century, big companies, big size, big money, these companies will be successful. This century, those companies who are small, who are flexible, who are innovative, who are creative, who are constructive, these people will be successful. These companies will be successful. If you want to build up a good business, you have to have a good team. And the good team is the most important. And find the right people, not find the best people. There's no best people outside your company. All the best people are the people you hire them, you work with them, you train, you develop together with them. So I think for doing business, the most important thing is not money. The most important thing is you have a great idea and find a group of people who share the same idea with you. Nobody alone, one person, you can run very fast. But if you want to run for a long time, you have to go together with a lot of people together. Right time, right people. And the third is very important, is that you always have to know that any successful business takes long time to realize. There is no successful business that you will do today and succeed tomorrow. There's no such opportunity. There is no opportunity that you do today, you win next year. No. So if you want to do something that you do today and succeed next year or next month, there's no such opportunity. So based on this right time, right people, and prepare for 10 years. And the next thing is, as entrepreneur yourself, you should be optimistic for the future. We should believe in future. No matter what, you remember, if you not succeed, somebody will be successful. And also remember one thing, that I found a lot of successful people in this world. Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, I met all of them. I found one good quality they have, that they never complain. Where is the opportunity? Opportunity only exists in the place where most people complain. When other people complain, that's the opportunity. Solve the problems, solve the complaints, and then you have the chance. And the other thing is that, I would say is that we always have to learn from the mistakes the other people make. Not necessarily learn from the successful stories. To be successful, there are a lot of reasons. But to fail, there are only few reasons. You have to learn the story why people fail. If you want to do something, you should have an idea. You should have a dream. The idea is about what are the things that you can do the other people cannot do. What are the things that you can do better than the others? What are the things that you can do differently from the others? When most people say this, you should think about why not that. When most people say that, you should think about why not this. You have to be different. If you are the same like the others, why you have the opportunity? Nobody is Superman. If you want to be successful, you have to be realistic. You have to focus. You have to work with team. You have to be optimistic for the future. But a lot of people probably spend time on playing games online. You should start play the best game online that is making money doing business. Try to do e-commerce. Try to sell things online. Try to buy things online. Try to communicate with people online. Because in the future, most of the business, there will be no made in China. There will be no made in Vietnam. There will be no made in America. There will be made in internet. You may buy things from this country, assembly here, and sell the other country. Please make full use of the internet. Get information, get knowledge, make friends. Everything should be on the internet. But if you do not work hard, if you do not learn, if you do not work with, embrace the change, you will have a problem. So this is what I say. Vietnam, 94 million people, 4% of the internet users, and only 4 million people shopping online. Over 90% of the transactions are cash, right? You don't have a credit card system, you don't have a mobile payment system, you have not good logistic systems, you don't have even a good marketplaces. Oh, people say, impossible to do business in Vietnam. Let me tell you, this is the best opportunity for you.
I want to ask you a question. I know that success, one of your reasons leads to your success, and you have said that always let your employee come to work with a smile. So could you please send us some advice how you inspire your workers and keep them motivated every day?
I don't want my employees come to the company with smile and leave the company with crying. I want to do the opposite. How can you make your people smile and be happy in the company? Very important is that you should be making sure the work, the job they do in the company are meaningful. Meaningful to the society, meaningful to themselves, meaningful to community, meaningful to their people. So, join Alibaba is very difficult, but leave Alibaba is very simple. If you want to leave, you can leave anytime. But if you want to join the company, it is very difficult. So, a lot of companies do the opposite. Very easy to go in, very difficult to come out. So, tell me, what is the place that is easy to go in, difficult to come out? That's a prison. You know prison? Easy to go in, difficult to come out. So you have to make your company, it's a free, young people, great ideas, making progress every day, people will be happy. So money is important. Without money, nobody happy. But only money cannot make you real happy in your heart. You have to have the achievement.
Can you share with us some advices on how to find and choose reliable, and good co-founders. Thank you.
My advice to many people here that when you looking for partners, try not to invite your friends into your company. Most people in this world, we can be friends, but we can never be partners. My way is that I don't like my friends join the company. But when people join my company, I try my best to be friends with them. That's simple and easier. Finding partners, you are looking for people believe the same vision. You are looking for people joining you not because it's going to make a lot of money, because we will work this thing together and make things happen. You have to find the people, not the best people. There's no, as I said, there's no best people. You can find it immediately. The best people is always you work it together for several years. You know each other, you support each other. A good partner that I have, we quarrel a lot, we fight a lot, but we never, ever destroy the vision together. We share the same value, we share the same vision, and we share the same mission. It's not easy to have good partners. Good partners is not to find. Good partners, you work together, you become partner. Partner is trying to make each other, not to fail.
What are the key factors that make you in your company success, in especially for Vietnamese people, the youth? And can you give us some advice in when you get the trouble, if you have to ask someone, who will be the person you will ask? Thank you.
When I start my business, my company is very small. I ask my colleagues. When my company is getting bigger, I ask my colleagues. Today, my company is that big. When I have a problem, I ask my colleagues. When I have a problem, I ask my team. I never hide anything secret in my pocket. Everything I know, I share with the team. And I do the same. I hope my team, if they have problem, they ask me. We discuss openly and frankly. There is always solution for future. There is always a way to tomorrow. The only thing is that you may not have it, but you have to find it out with the team.
What do you think about two options? Starting up early when I have passion, enthusiasm, and I dare to risk, but I lack experience. Or starting up late when I've got lots of experience, but settling down makes me harder to take risk. So what is your decision in this situation? Thank you.
Life is an experience. If you are 20 to 30 years old, you should find a good boss, not necessarily a good company. A good boss is better than a good company. A lot of good companies do not have a lot of bosses. Find a good boss, learn from him. If you are 30 to 40 years old, you want to do something yourself, just do it. When you are 40 to 50 years old, you have to do something that you are good at. After so many years, you have to do something you really love it, you can do good, do better. When you are 50 to 60 years old, you should give an opportunity to young people, develop, train young people. When you are over 60 years old, spend the time with your grandchildren. We know we have EQ, IQ. And I also want to say you should have LQ, the Q of love. These Qs are very important. If you want to be successful, you should have EQ. EQ is to understand the people, to support people, work with people. But IQ is to understand the knowledge to do things better. If you want to be successful, a lot of people should have EQ, high EQ. But if you do not want to fail, you should have IQ. IQ makes you do things with great logic, with great knowledge, so you will not lose quickly. Many people easy come, easy go. They get this opportunity and losing the opportunity very quick. So get opportunity is not easy, but losing opportunity, you feel very bad. Not losing opportunity, you should have a Q. Why you should have the LQ? A lot of people made a lot of money, but never got respected by the people. If you one day want to be respected, you should have the Q of love. That is LQ. That is care for the others. This is what my advice.
Which moments in life have shaped the man like you are today? Can you tell us?
Which moment of today? Okay. Now, let me first say that the day when I invited 17 partners in my apartment 18 years ago, I said one thing to them, that if we succeed, 80% of the young people in China will be succeed. Because we're not smart, we are not rich, we don't have technology. The only thing is we believe the future. We want to do little by little. And what shaped me today, which movement, I don't know. But there are so many movements. It's not the success, it's not the thing that will succeed shaped us. It's the movement that we failed raising money, we failed in projects, we failed in partnering with people, we failed in making money. These things make us even stronger. So, young people, remember this thing. Don't be disappointing when you are rejected. Don't be disappointing. Don't be sad when you fail. This is the test of your life. If you pass that test, you get stronger. And I had a lot of sad moments. I said again, one day, like early days, I was so frustrated because every project I did I failed. And I watched a movie, the English movie called Forrest Gump. I learned life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. Stay foolish. Stick to your dreams. Be patient. Work with the people. Solve problems little by little. So this is all I did. And that shaped me. And I know before me, before Alibaba, there are a lot of big problems waiting for us to solve. Not a lot of good things waiting for us to celebrate. It's always bad things that we should be prepared.